Hey writers! So this week we're focusing on the prompt favorite toy. And so you're going to think about your favorite toy or your favorite thing to play with. So it can even be a video game or it could be playing basketball outside. So before we start, make sure that you have this piece of paper that Miss Jessie provided for you, or that you have a white piece of paper, lined paper, and something to draw with, and then a pencil. If you need to get any of those things, pause the video. If you're good to go, give me a thumbs up and let's get started. All right, so the first thing that we're going to do is we're going to be thinking about a writing goal for today. And so I want you to think in your brains, what's my writing goal? Is it 4, 5, 6, 7 sentences? Could be more. And then I want you to go ahead and write that goal. Let's say it's 7 sentences. And then circle it on your paper. You can even do it here. Boom. Just kind of a reminder of how many sentences you wanted to write today. All right, here we go. So I want you to think, what is your favorite toy? Again, it could be Legos, basketball, stuffed animals. It could be a dinosaur. And now I want you to take your paper. If you have this paper, turn it on the back. And go ahead and draw a picture of your favorite toy. This could be you actually playing with your favorite toy. It could be who you like to play your favorite toy with. And go ahead and pause the video. And then when you're done drawing your picture, go ahead and play it again. All right, so here's my drawing. I love Magna-Tiles. I love that I can create different things with Magna-Tiles. And so that's my picture of Magna-Tiles, my favorite toy. And so now we're going to go ahead and we're going to write our first introduction sentence. So you can do this on this paper or your own lined paper. So let's go ahead and write that. My favorite toy is a, and then write your favorite toy. Now, my favorite toy is a Magna-Tiles doesn't make sense. So I'm going to have to say my favorite toys are Magna-Tiles. So again, sometimes your sentence and my sentence might look a little different. So go ahead and start to write your sentence. When we write our sentence, make sure you take those 2 fingers to indent for your introduction sentence. Make sure you're taking your time, writing neat, finger spaces, sounding out my words. And having punctuation at the end. So then this is my sentence. My favorite toys are Magna-Tiles. And again, if at any point you need to pause the video, go ahead and pause it. If we're ready, let's keep going. So now what we're going to do is we're going to be making our bubble map to be able to describe our favorite toys. All right, so go ahead and write your favorite toy in the middle. It could be in the middle of a piece of paper, or it could be in the paper that Miss Jessie gave you. And so I'm going to write Magna-Tiles in the middle. And then just like we've done before, we're going to circle it. And that's going to be our bubble, right? All right, so now we need to think about a word, an adjective to describe that toy. And so my Magna-Tiles, they're hard, they're not soft. And so that's going to be the first word that I'm going to write is that word hard. And so I want you to think, what's a word that you can use to describe your favorite toy? And it can be one of the words from our word bank too. So go ahead and write that word, circle it, and then draw a line. That's connecting it. And then we're going to keep doing this. And so again, we're going to be thinking, okay, what's another word? Fun. So I'm going to write the word fun. And then I'm going to circle it and I'm going to draw a line to connect it. For your bubble map, you can write 1 word, 2 words, 3 words, 5 words, as many words as you can come up with to describe your favorite toy. So another one is shapes. Magna-Tiles have to do with shapes. Circle it and then draw a line to connect it. And if you need to, go ahead and pause the video now. And I want you to think of as many words as you can to describe your favorite toy. All right, so now we have our bubble map. So now we're going to do some jumping jacks. Let's see, this time we're going to do jumping jacks. Count by twos, count to 20, ready, go. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 16, 18, 20. Yes, high five. Pew. All right, so jumping jacks get our brains ready to learn and get our brains ready to work. So we already have that first sentence. Now we're going to be taking that bubble map to be able to write our middle section, our details of our paragraph. And so I'm actually going to combine two of the words that I had, shapes and hard. So I'm going to write, they are hard and come in many shapes. So sometimes you can combine the words. So right now I want you looking at your bubble map and I want you thinking about how you can make a sentence with the words in there. And if you need to pause the video at any point, go ahead and pause it. All right, look at those words. Fun. They are fun to play. Then I'm going to look at my bubble map again. Medium. Yeah, they're not really big and they're not really tiny. They're kind of medium sized. So they are medium size. Period at the end. And then we're going to be thinking about an ending sentence. So how can I end my paragraph? Remember, the ending sentence has to do with what you just wrote about. So I'm going to say that's all about my favorite toy. If you need to, pause that video to keep working. You did it. You wrote your paragraph. You used your thinking map to be able to do it. Now we got to look and we got to edit our writing. So first thing I want you to do, I want you to look for capital letters. So I'm going to come to my writing. I'm going to look to make sure I have capital letters at the beginning of each sentence. And if I don't, then I'm going to erase. I'm going to make sure I have a capital letter at the beginning. Next, punctuation at the end. That could be an period, a question mark, or an exclamation mark. Okay, so look at the end of each sentence and make sure you have punctuation at the end. Here we go. Finger spaces. Let me see your finger. Boom. Make sure that you have finger spaces in between your words so it doesn't look like one long word. And then look at it and think, is it neat? Are there any words that maybe I can erase and write again to make it a little bit neater so when other people read my writing, they know what they're reading? You did it. That's all for today for your writing. And so you wrote about your favorite toy. Now you can actually go into Flipgrid. You can go to our message board. You can read, record yourself reading it out loud. So that way Miss Jessie and other students can respond to what your favorite toy is. Great job today.